surprised by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Okay, I think we kind of got something going on. Oh, woohoo! Welcome to Monday. Hello, I am Titan the Great Dane, and today we are waiting for Unreal Engine 5 to launch. Yes, and there's a French Bulldog. There's Titan. Hooray! All right, so a little back history of what's going on. All right, I'm gonna minimize this. Minimize this. Minimize. Okay, yeah. So out of a recommendation, I said, well, why don't you try working in Unreal Engine 5? Download it, launch it, and see what happens. I'm like, that is an absolutely fantastic idea. Why don't I try to download Unreal Engine 5? So far, so good. Launch Unreal Engine 5. Okay, and the Unreal Engine 5 launcher, everything showed up all tickety-boo. Everything was happy, like we got that going there. Yeah, the Epic Games launcher for Unreal Engine 5, and then asked me to create a file, and yeah, so I created a file, and I made a file called UE5_first_project, and that was since last night. Last night, I started this probably around, I don't know, I think it was around 10 p.m. and going, oh yeah, and I saw, as we see on screen here, compiling shaders. Perfect, that's what the other ones did, version 4.27.1. It was compiling shaders, and all that was well. Oh, let's move this here, there we go. And yeah, and I've been waiting ever since like really 10 p.m. last night for Unreal Engine version 5.0.0 to launch, and it's still going. It is still launching. So since Titan is rendered in Unreal Engine, I can't run my avatar, and I don't dare launch an earlier version of Unreal Engine while Unreal Engine 5 is running or trying to run. So this is absolutely bonkers. So hooray! So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be waiting. We're going to be waiting for Unreal to launch, and oh yeah, I'll show my cursor here. So right now it's at 70% compiling with over 4,000 shaders to go, and we're still waiting for it to launch. So while we're waiting for it to launch, we're gonna have this up here. We're gonna have this up here on the top right, and it's gonna be our progress report. It's gonna be our progress report while we're waiting for this to go. And morning, hi Red Coat, welcome to Monday. Welcome to Monday. And then while we're doing that, we're actually going to be watching, let me jump over to here. We're going to be watching a YouTube video by the Unreal Engine team talking about, oh hey, hi Sutherland, how you doing? So while we're waiting for Unreal Engine 5 to launch, we're going to be watching a video about Unreal Engine 5, because I can't run my avatar because we're still waiting for Unreal Engine 5 that I downloaded last night to launch. Yay! Editing day. Oh, it's absolutely bonkers day. It must be Monday. Everything's rough. So I've got this YouTube video muted because they probably have background music, and I don't want to get hit with DCMA. That's the whole reason why I subscribe to Epidemic Sound. And yeah, so I'm gonna have closed captioning on. And oh, you know what I'm gonna do is that in the ticker on the ticker that's going back and forth, I'm gonna type in here what it is sitting at right now for our shader. So I'm gonna jump back to here. Okay, so we are at 70%. Okay, to launch. As of the beginning of this stream, REAM, on Unreal Engine, Unreal Engine is sitting, sitting at 70%, and compiling compiling shaders at 4,075, and still counting down, and counting. Save. Okay, so the ticker should update with that. Okay, yeah, click that heart icon and follow Titan on Twitch. Waiting for Unreal Engine 5 to launch. It's been launching since yesterday evening and still going. Okay. Alright, and at the beginning of the stream, I'm just waiting for that to kick in. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so we're gonna be, while we're waiting for Unreal Engine to launch, we're gonna be waiting for, we're gonna be watching this video here. Bringing new meaning to launch party. Yeah, literally, launch party. Well, at least we get to look at some previous renders that I've done here. Showing Titan and some other guys and all them. So, oh, there we go. As of the beginning of this stream, Unreal Engine is sitting at 70% and compiling shaders at 4,075 and counting. Cool. Cool beans! Not, but what can you do when you live in a zoo? You hang out with the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Okay, we'll do that with the R's. And save. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're just gonna close that. Cool, so we're gonna be we're gonna be watching this video here while we're waiting for this to launch, and since I haven't muted, I'm gonna just read off the actual closed captioning. Because why not? What else are we gonna do? Okay, so this is actually gonna be kind of fun because I've seen other streamers do this, and I thought, why not? Why not join in the mayhem and the craziness and just let her keep going and then let Unreal do its thing. So if you're new to Unreal Engine 5, then this tutorial is made for you. Okay. 5 is creating this beautiful world. Yeah. For you right here. Okay. Now it's not chopping anything off on the bottom, but do not worry. Every step of this process, from sculpting the landscape to creating the houses, yeah, will be shown in detail. Look at the gorgeous this. This is amazing. Like, I'm glad I got that back. Cool. This is gorgeous. Look at the grass and all that, eh? Like, just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so look how fast that was. It's Unreal. Yeah, it's completely Unreal. Yeah, so now we're in Blueprint. Okay, and then I'm gonna talk about the lighting and that. You know what we should do, just for fun, is that I'm gonna launch the Devon Nash notepad. And every now and then I'm gonna bring it on here. We're gonna write down. Whoops, you can't see that. Okay, let's go over here. All right. Okay, let's bring this up a bit. Okay. So we can write down. Yeah. So we write down things we want to try in Unreal Engine 5. Because why not? Because why not? All part of the fun. All part of the fun. great new stuff. Smiley face. Okay, what are we gonna save that? We're gonna... what I want to try in Unreal. What I want to try in Unreal Engine 5. There! Cool. Cool, so we'll just make that disappear. Yeah. Groovy, and then if I just want to bring it back, I can just go over to here, and there he is again. Yay! Cool. Yeah, too bad I couldn't have the audio going here, but hey, what can you do? I don't want to get hit with a DCMA, and we got some great stuff going on with Epidemic Sound, and we got some good puppos on screen. We gotta have the cute puppies. So yeah. Yeah. So it looks like you can bring in your previous projects. So if I have things in previous versions of Unreal, I quote unquote, I should be able to import them in. Photo Studio. Cool. Alright. He wants to start with a blank project. Sure, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to start a blank project. Alright. So he's launching a blank project. And, oh no, now he's deciding. So there's blank project with nothing in. A first-person shooter, a puzzle game, a third-person over-the-shoulder, top-down, handheld augmented reality, virtual reality, so VR, and vehicle advanced. Oh, okay, that was him opening that. So it's selecting a folder where to save your game or whatever you're doing. Project defaults. So Blueprint is what we've been using, or you can actually code in C++. I do have some knowledge in C++, but I'm told that Unreal Engine has their own dialect. So it is C++, but they have their own codes, their own scripts. So he's going to start with starter content, and he's going to name it. Okay. Name your project. That looks familiar. Oh, look how fast it's going. Oh, I can dream the dream. Oh, it's done. Wow. What is it doing? Now, before we go over what, all of this right here on the screen is, I'm just going to go ahead and out of my okay. So closed captioning's not in sync with what this guy's probably saying. Oh well, what can you do when you live in a zoo, right? Alright, he's navigating to his project folder. Wow, this is really starting from scratch, so we'll just roll with it. You might see some notifications at the bottom corner that no one can see. Yeah. Okay. This is the viewport. Okay, so this big part here is your main viewport. Like, look at all the screen real estate you get, eh? That is great. You get a lot of real estate with this. Cool. Okay, right now we're in the police mode? No, you're in edit mode. Okay, so, and this mode here is landscape mode, where you can paint mountains, which is pretty cool. So all of your rocks and things like that, you can paint that. Now he's gone back into edit mode here. Now he's over in create. Okay, what are you creating? Oh, he's just showing what's here. So place a sphere. Oh, so all the little triggers to get things working and activated. Oh, he's gonna add in a basic cube. Cool. He's dragging it in. And he's gonna press the delete key because it was just example. Okay, so he's just showing how to bring objects into Unreal 5. Okay. And over here, he's talking about his light sources. Okay. So it's just a general list of objects. All right, very good. What else we got going on here? Oh, so now he's talking about how he has assets in various folders under his what's called a world outliner, and a world outliner has all your pieces and all your Lego pieces. Like think of everything as like a Lego piece: your sky, your floor, your actors, your furniture, your light sources. Everything is like a Lego piece, and then you build on top of each other in this world outliner, kind of like layers in Photoshop, except it's how was your weekend? My weekend was great. Yesterday was a lot of fun. I was on Twitch for yesterday afternoon, and that was pretty good. I was one of my friends was making a wrestling character for me to play in some online wrestling game I've never seen before. A wrestling game where you don't control the wrestler, you just put in your attributes and it's like the computer rolls the dice and see how that works. And but we made this guy like 7 feet tall, and he couldn't have a dog shape, which was a bit of a shame, but we were able to adjust his ears, so he had like long ongulated ears, but we couldn't give him like pointed ears, which was a bit of a shame. But we had the ears set back, and we gave him a tattoo on the side of the neck, which is like no dog shape. Tisk tisk. Yeah, I know, I was kind of sad about that. But the only thing dog that they had was a tattoo. It was a wolf with his mouth like way wide open. So we stuck that on the side of my wrestler's neck. And this guy, he was a beefcake. He was 350 pounds at 7 feet tall. So and then we can choose veins. So we had protruding veins out of his arms and out of his legs, and that was great. So we gave him some leather shorts, and the leather was too shiny, so we gave him some kind of weird matte material shorts. And we gave him some army boots, or something that was close to army boots, where the boots were all black but the laces were white. And and he had a mohawk. You're some real style, yeah. So for his hair, we were able to put in, or he was able to put in RGB values. So I went and pulled up Titan in Photoshop, and you could choose a primary color or a secondary color. So we had this hair mohawk match Titan, and it looked really good because it was like two-tone. So that was kind of fun. And yeah, so we would, and then in this wrestling game, you could stick. You know how you have this entrance, so like all the wrestlers, all the big names have all this really fancy dancy, like walk down the platform to the ring, and we had like fireworks going off in the background. And the one thing we were able to do is that it has all these WWE showmanship things where you know how people do have certain they do a certain thing, a certain move, not a wrestling move, but a certain show, like a character something. I can't think of what the name is right now. But what we were able to find for Titan was, why is it playing the same song again? What we were able to do for Titan is that we found a guy who does a howl, so we have him howling. We have this guy who's huge at 7 feet tall, and he's howling. I thought it was fantastic. Here, let's play something a little slower. Showboating, yes, yeah. He showboats when he's going down, like walking down the plank or whatever it is. Not walking down the aisle getting married, but getting ready for the match. And now that was a lot of fun. But what was really corny is that you don't control the wrestler. You just put in these attributes and you just roll with it. So here's my character, and here's what I made for stats, and there you go. So since I'd never seen this game before, and I had no idea what it was called, because I was kind of like drafted into it to make this character for Titan, I went for everything was defensive. I went for counters, and I went for agility, and I went for something to do with the counter moves. Like if he was in a chokehold, he had a higher chance of countering that. And in his first match, he won because he was able to get out of all these chokeholds. And this other character who had like a pair of wings, which was really weird. He was green and had wings. He kept putting him into submission holds and that, and my guy kept breaking out of it. And I'm like, yeah! So that was cool. But he didn't really have, my guy didn't really have a signature move because we didn't put in a signature move yet, but that was a lot of fun. So I like that. And then when that was done, I went and jumped on Cyber Red stream, and then we were playing that that game where someone has they type in a quick little message, like raindrops on a window, and then that message goes to somebody else, and then you gotta draw what that message is. So you gotta draw raindrops on a window. I can't remember what it was called. It was character draw or care draw or something. Anyway, I played that for about half an hour, and that was a lot of fun. And then I had to go because we had to get ready. That's it, Gartic Phone. Yeah, that's what we played. We played Gartic Phone, and that was a hell of a lot of fun because I think the premise of the game is that someone puts in an original line and you draw it, but then you have to draw it well enough for the other person to type the line to describe what you drew, and then the next person has to draw what that was, and some of them are just way out there. I think there was one from Cyber. She did this one where it was Batman was dueling Kylo Ren from Star Wars, and what I saw was a queen bee flying back to her hive, and and that's what I did. And then someone had to draw what I wrote there, and then one I had to draw was someone said taking a picture taking a photograph of the beach or something like that, and a wild jump from one to the next. Yeah, some of them really were, but there was one that was really, really close. But the one that was kind of close was this beach one, and it was really hard to try to draw these because I'm not the best drawing person in the universe, but it was just fun to do it and see everybody else's reactions. And I'm going in this blind. I had no idea what I was doing. So my first drawing, I had this big question mark. What am I supposed to do? Oh, and even worse still is that I couldn't find the invite in the Discord. So I went to that Gartic Phone and I put in my name and everything, and like, where is everybody? So it's like, I think it was Photo Elite said, oh, okay, good. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of the Discord and click that link. Like, oh, I found it, and I clicked on that, and it remembered my name. Hey, guy, who's talking away, and we're talking over him because you're muted. Yes, let's look at our 3D scene. And then when I got in there was 5 or 6 of us playing, and it was hilarious. It was a lot of fun. It was great. And then it was like I had to go. I had to leave, like, because I had to get ready for the evening and then head out. So because we went over to a friend's place for Halloween. And that was fun. We watched the original Halloween. Actually, what we did was that we watched on Netflix. They have a show called The Movies That Made Us, and one of the episodes was the Carpenter's Halloween. So we watched that, and then we watched the Halloween movie, and that was a lot of fun. And then we watched the second Friday the 13th, and that one's not as fun. The first Friday the 13th is a lot of fun, but the second one's crazy. Yeah, that's a great show. Always fun to learn about the movies. Yeah. On those kind of shows, thanks to Netflix, we jump around episodes, So it's like every now and then it's like, oh, which one did we miss? I don't know. But the next one I want to watch is one of my favorite movies is Aliens, and they got a write-up on Aliens, and I have the laser, so I have the laser disc of Aliens. You know, the laser disc before DVD came out, where this movie is on 4 discs and it's on 7 sides. So that's like front and back of disc 1, 2, and 3, and then the front side of disc 4. And that was when the Laserdisc player was like $1,000, and these Laserdisc movies were about, like this movie cost me about $160. And now the Laserdisc player doesn't work anymore, but I still have the Laserdisc itself of Aliens, and on the other side, on side 8, had all the not really commentary. They didn't really do commentary then, but it was all the artwork and all the photographs behind the scenes and things like that, and that was pretty cool. And I haven't really seen like a documentary on aliens that someone's put together, so I'm gonna probably watch that sometime soon, maybe this weekend. So what are they doing here? Oh, they're pivoting around an object that's semi-translucent. Looks like they have a glass material on it. Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun one. Another one that was pretty fun was watching on the movies that made us was the one about A Nightmare on Elm Street, the very first Nightmare on Elm Street, and that was pretty neat, especially when they were talking about the what is it? That's me snapping my fingers. The stuntman, the stuntman that was that they hired for being set on fire, and they talked about him, and this guy apparently this is all he does as a stuntman is get set on fire. That's his niche. They always call on this one guy for being set on fire, and it was really, really interesting because since this guy was so experienced being set on fire and things like that, all they had planned for him was having Freddy, quote unquote, get set on fire from the boiler in the basement, and then when he gets to the stairs, to let everybody know that the stuntman's had enough, he just lies down, arms down, face down, and then gets them to extinguish him out. Well, I guess he was prepped so well that he actually, the stuntman playing Freddy, when they set him on fire, he ran from the boiler over to the stairs, ran up the stairs while on fire, and then fell down the stairs on purpose, rolled down the stairs, still on fire, and then he kind of stands up again, and he's still on fire, and this is like 30 seconds into it now, and or even longer, because they show the whole sequence, and then when he's standing there, is like, oh yeah, like it's some realization kicked in, so then he lies on the stairs with his face down, his arms out, and then they finally extinguish him. And then when he gets extinguished, he goes to the director. So, how did that look? I want to do it again? He's like, no, that was perfect. You're good, man. You're good. You earned your pay. so that was a lot of fun. That was fun watching that one. I like these kind of things. Yeah. Enough about me. How was your Halloween? How was your weekend? Yeah, I'm glad I was able to get on your stream the other day. That was nice. Yeah. When you're carving up the pumpkin there of Mario. Yeah. So what else we got going on here? Okay. Oh, it's, oh, okay. Pretty quiet. Some carving, some gaming, some Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, so you did watch some of that, eh? Yeah, that's a classic one. But I watched that one, probably the last time, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. But it's such a great movie. I think when I saw A Nightmare Before Christmas on video, and I think I remember someone bought me the soundtrack for A Nightmare Before Christmas, and that was okay. Yeah, I think I still have it somewhere. Somewhere in a box, after a couple of moves. So it's not showing the closed captioning unless I stick my mouse on the screen here. Do we care about the closed captioning? Not really. We'll just leave it there if I hover over it again. Yeah. I really like that Frenchie. He has Titan's material on him. Yeah, he's pretty cute. Nice. There's Titan. I love that look on his face. That is such a good look on him. Nice. Nice. Cool. Alright, person doing this Unreal Engine video, this is kind of boring. Alright. I am able to see. Let's get to some of the good stuff here. Moving and creating objects. What else we got? Post-processing and camera exposure. Yeah, okay, I'll probably figure all that out. Intro to materials. Okay, changing material colors. Yeah, sure, okay. What else we got here? PBRs explained. Yeah, for our different light source. Here, okay, let's jump to that. Go to the 59-minute mark here. Okay. Okay, so he's showing blueprint. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. So he's going to jump into another project. Okay, so I've opened a sample project, he's saying. Oh, he's showing our metallic roughness. That's cool. So let's just move the slider. Okay. Yeah, so he probably has the actual set, like this yellow sphere is an actor, and he actually has the set here of the parking lot, and then everything else might be a PBR. That's why it's showing the reflection onto the actual globe itself. Yeah, make it look more metallic, so more reflective. So keeping this metallic, let's say at 1, yeah. What else we got here? Oh, okay. He's adjusting the rotation of the sun. Cool. Adding in more roughness. Yeah. So it's clamping that out, yeah. So now it has 0 roughness. This is interesting to me. It will just round to the nearest number of that range. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back there, buddy. Into our materials. That's quite the red mouse. I wonder if he also has a red stapler. And you notice that we don't have that material open anymore. Well, yeah, obviously. Oh, okay, he has it in his drawer down below. Yeah, the content drawer, or content browser, if it's open all the time. Alright, so looks like he's going to be playing around with some of the elements here. But that's kind of boring. So let's get into some real interesting stuff. So textures. Move assets between projects, sure. Okay, import textures. Okay. That's nice. Wow, that's a whole huge sequence of importing textures. Now, when it gets to the really cool things, we want to see, like, building environments. Let's get to that. Create a master material. Okay. Import a static mesh. Yeah, we could do that, sure. What else we got? Lighting with lumen. Oh, okay. Let's jump to lighting. Okay. Yeah, this video is 5 hours long. I'm not sticking around for 5 hours. Waiting for Unreal Engine to launch. Like, come on. Actually, I'm gonna look at my other monitor to see what it's sitting at. It's still at 4,000. I don't know. It's because I have all the software running, all this different software. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 programs running just to get things to look the way they are right now as you see it on screen. Okay. Any objects that are around it, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Interesting. jump in the air. Okay, here we go. Now we're actually going to get into some lighting stuff. Alright, so that's our lights. Oh, cool. Oh, I like how fast that was. That was pretty slick. Now, if you have the world settings, if you don't have the world... If you have the world settings, then you don't have the world settings. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to assume we're going to have world settings for this point light here. Under a light mass. Oh, jeez. Not... Hey, he got a error message. That's nice. Alright, what is he doing here? He is... Cool. Alright. Okay, that's cool. Okay, it's not really getting anywhere with that. Oh, different types of lights. Oh, okay, let's go to... Maybe that's what I'm really waiting for, is I'm waiting for different types of lights. Oh, okay, here's where we're getting into our main settings here. Okay, that's alright. Global tracing or detail tracing. So he's going to go over the main different types of lights. Cool. So like point light and spotlight. Yeah. Alright. Several different directions. Yeah, changing the color of the light itself. Cool. Okay. Alright, so he's adjusting the overall color. Now he's changing the radius of the actual light source itself. Okay. Now he's going to go into a spotlight. Yeah, oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. This is where you can create drama and atmosphere. All right. So, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I think he's talking about indirect lighting intensity. So right now it's set at 1. So now he's set it to 0. So now he has no indirect lighting whatsoever from the spotlight. And then make it 10. Oh, okay. So, you know, where the light is on in a room and then how much it illuminates the rest of the room. That's cool. Like, good for a hallway or something like that. Or going to another small room, like, say, a walk-in closet or something with the light turned off. Oh, now he's getting into a reflect light? Oh, rectangle light. So, okay, now we're in a rectangle light. Kind of like your fluorescent lights that you have in stores and hallways. So here he's adjusting the direction of the light itself. That's cool. Okay, so here he is playing with the fall off of the actual light itself, all real time, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now he's adjusting the width and the height of the rectangle light. And he deleted the light. Now he's going to put in a skylight. No, he's going to put in a directional light. Here we go. So directional light is exactly what it is. So we set it to global. Yeah, so depending on the direction of the light, depends on what's going to be illuminated. Yeah, so he's got his little sky box going on here. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, now is he going to try the skylight? Oh, okay, yeah, skylight. Yeah, now the skylight itself is outside of the box, so it's not illuminating on the inside, which makes sense. So he's gonna push it down into the box. Is that what he's gonna do? He's talking about HDR images and the actual skylight itself, where the light is affected by the HDRI. And HDRI is like, think of it as like a large globe as a big picture, and the light is reflecting what the image is on this giant round picture. All right, what have we got here? So now he's got a atmosphere. So he's adding atmosphere. Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, you see how it's glowing on the white ball with the green? Because of the intensity? Atmosphere sunlight. So he's going to select the atmosphere sunlight. So now we have sunlight here, but it's not affecting what's in the box because it's affecting what's outside of the box. Okay, this is cool. What else we got here? Yeah, so we're still talking about the directional light. So since the directional light is now not pointing in the box. Oh, what did he play with there? Oh, okay. So now he's getting to. So now he's adding the atmosphere light is now glowing into the box, even though the sun is. Yeah, it's just even though the sun is behind the box, the overall light intensity is going into the box. Cool. And he's just showing the how the light's being cast off the red wall and the green wall on the white globe. Okay, that's pretty slick. I'm pretty sure that's available in 4 as well, Unreal 4. Okay. Add in directional light, make a directional light movable, make sure it's under atmosphere and cloud, that atmosphere sunlight is turned on. Yeah, I don't think the closed caption's matching with what's happening here. Cool. Trey, cool. So you don't have to change it by things within our region. Lumen is always turned on. Okay. That's because we have reflections. So we're going to change this. Okay. So right now he's playing with reflections on the inside. Dragon. What is he? Oh, okay. He's making like a doorway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so he's showing off how this could be done. He's showing off how this could be done in real time in Unreal Engine 5. So that's pretty slick. And that was really performance. That was... Closed captioning just said that was impossible. Okay. I thought ray tracing was turned off here, but it must be turned on. Oh, so if you have a underpowered computer, you could go to rendering and just leave it on detail tracing. If it's an underpowered computer, kind of like mine. All right. Okay. So here, let's see. We're So he's talking about final gather quality. So where he's increasing the quality. And now he's saying that's the basics of Unreal Engine 5 lighting. Okay, cool. Architectural visualizations. Okay. Okay, oh, he's just reviewing what we're talking about. So what's coming up next? Activate mode. Oh, okay, we're probably going to be getting into like God rays and things like that. That's cool. Alright, so let's get into this here. Our weekly newsletter, sure, that's fantastic. Okay. So go ahead and check that out, sure, whatever. Architectural visualization scene. Okay, so he's going into his drawer, which you can access from the bottom. And he looks like he's going to be going into a new scene. So we're loading what looks like a new scene, and it's completely black because there is no lighting. Okay? Okay, so now he is in Unlit Mode. So Unlit Mode in Unreal Engine is where you see everything as is without any lighting at all. And since there's no lights in the scene, everything is black. So now he's going to add in a light. There we go. Yeah, so the directional light is outside of the room, and now it's shining through the windows. And there's light bounce too, so that's pretty slick. And here he's adjusting the angle. Oh, this is really smart. This is smart stuff. Let's give ourselves a sky, because light needs a sky. Yeah, sure. That's kind of cool. So that's one thing we should work on. Is we're going to let's pull up my Devonash notepad here. Is all right. Is directional lighting or atmosphere. Atmosphere and drama. Cool. Okay, we're gonna save that. Okay, nice. That's something we're gonna be working on. Okay. So here he's just talking about he added a sky, and it's just a plain white sky with some clouds, but that's just the way the scene is. Okay, so now he's saying that there's fog in the room. So he's gonna adjust the fog from the directional light. Okay, that's interesting. Now he's going to try adding in some more light. Okay, so he didn't get rid of the fog, he just was adjusting the fog light. Alright. So he's making sure he has real-time capture selected. Okay. And he's going to adjust the brightness of the skylights. Alright. And now he's going to adjust it. He's going to increase the quality of the actual skylight, so that's cool. Nice. Okay. So he's making sure his global illumination is turned on, so it's going to affect the scene, and he just hid the gizmos, that's all. He just made the gizmos disappear. Now he's adjusting the quality of the light itself. Oh, okay, he made the quality 0.25, so it looks like there's a little bit of hazing. So that's not so bad. Okay, so now I changed the quality back to 2.0. Yeah, much better. Doesn't have any of those little blobs. Change from auto exposure, the histogram. Yeah. 12.20. Okay, so now he's just showing zooming in, and he's talking about the shadow effect on the floor in our orange room. And now, what did he added a sphere. He's going to add a texture to the sphere itself. Okay, so now he has the sphere, and it's really noticeable on this quality of 2.0, the orange reflecting onto this red sphere. But now he says he's going to improve the scene. So if you don't plan on using any movable lights, you can get better quality by baking out your lights. So let's keep that in mind. While lumens is amazing, if your lights are going to be completely stationary, your objects are moving, you might as well make your lights because you get a lot better quality shadows. I guess talking about keeping your lights stationary when you have moving objects. So it makes the scene more dynamic. Okay, that's cool. Alright. And I see Unreal Engine 5 is still trying to launch. Okay. So now he's talking about trade-offs with quality of lighting to your hardware setup. Then that makes sense. Very cool. Since forever, and since there's still the best way to get cool illumination. This guy here, he's saying how he's very impressed with the quality of the actual lighting render in Unreal Engine 5. So that's nice. Cool. So now he's going to select, he's turned his widgets back on, and now he's going to select his different light sources. And, excuse me. And he's changing them to stationary from movable. And now I guess he's going to change their overall direction. Maybe? Let's see what he's doing here. Okay, selected post-process volume. And now he removed lumen to none. Okay, so method is no longer lumen, it's just set to none. And now he's going to build all levels. Okay. And we get right off the bat. And this looks absolutely terrible. It's going to be going over part of this tutorial. Okay. Yeah, that's because, yeah. So we're going to, by telling Unreal where we want my light rays to be directed at, because right now Unreal doesn't really know where they should send the light source. It's just going all over my world. Yeah, there's light everywhere. Everywhere there's light. It just baked it right in. Okay. It's the lighting of my scene. Light mass. Okay. Yes, this is really interesting. This is cool. I'm really liking this. Important volume here right now. I want to make sure that this volume is encompassing my entire level. Okay. Well, he could have made the volume infinite, but I think he... Oh, he just wants it... Oh, yeah, he's going to take up the whole room. Okay. Okay. So he's creating a class. Create all classes, and he's selecting a class. Light... No, he's going to select light mass portal. So he's adding in a light mass portal, and he wants it to encompass the window right here. So he's changing his snapping to every 10 degrees. Okay, that's cool. And he's going to have it fit the windows. Yeah, he's scaling it. Yeah. Okay, horizontal scaling. Alright, so now he has his light mass encompassing his windows. He's hid those widgets. Now he's building his light scene. This was a bit of improvement. I don't know, but I don't see an improvement. Alright, so let's see. So this is actually kind of cool, because this is something I might run into as well. Alright, so he has world settings selected. And what he's doing here is that he's going into light mass settings on world settings. He twirled down the actual icon. And now he is selecting number indirect lighting bounces. So he changed it from 3 to 10. And bounces off my skylight. Yeah, okay. And he changed the number sky lighting bounces to 10. So his indirect lighting and sky lighting have both been changed to 10. Lighting level scale. And now he's adjusting the lighting level scale and from 0.1. He's changing it to 0.1. Okay, and I don't see a difference, but I'm sure he's going to get something here. We're going to figure this out. Okay. Okay. I hope he gets somewhere here because this is getting kind of boring. All right. Now, once we build our lighting, will no longer take longer to calculate. Okay. So he's talking about baking the lighting. Okay. So it might take a while. Is it going to take as well as launching? Come on. Now we're back in the lighting. Does look a little bit better. Maybe marginally, but I still don't see a huge. Oh, hello. Because okay, so he's adjusting his exposure compensation. Okay, actually, let's rewind that. That was exposure compensation he was playing with. Okay, go back it up. Yeah, it was exposure compensation. There we go. So exposure compensation under exposure, under your post-process volume. That's how you can adjust that. Okay, that's good to know. This is why I watch these things, eh? This is why I do all that Skillshare learning. That's because the resolution at which like bakes are being saved. Oh, the baking is saved. Yeah. All right. So he's selecting from daylight only to optimization view modes to light map density. Whoa! Welcome to light map density. So so this is why our quality is pretty much looking really bad right now because he's saying the quality is low. We want to click on the objects and we want to increase our resolution. And we scroll down under lighting. Okay. He just checked underwritten light mass resolution. It was sitting at 64. Now I changed it to 128. Because he wants things in powers of 2. Unreal Engine recommends things to be done in powers of 2. Okay. So 128. And if we click away from that chair, we can see that it went from bluish green all the way to red orange. And I'm just going to increase all the static here. So he wants orange and red to get more resolution. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. And this is under light map density. Alright, so now he changed that to 512, I think, for the wall. And when we get to the baseboards, it goes from 64 to 256. In the back here, click on this analyst and increase that to 256. And for the door, we're going to change that to 128. Okay. And for the table on, we'll make that 256. So we're adding more resolution element at a time. So that's actually kind of neat. I guess that could help with performance too. Yeah. Areas of high interest, higher resolution. Areas of lower interest, lower resolution. It's pretty smart. Yeah, the density has been drastically increased. Now he's talking about the shadow maps and the bounce of the light. Cool. Alright. Okay, yeah, that does look better compared to the first time that he was looking at this. So now we're just looking at lighting only, which is don't show any materials, just shows the light being affected on the actual items. Okay, scroll all the way up here. Okay, so he still has the post-process volume selected. He's going to ambient occlusion. He's checked intensity, and intensity he's changing it from 0.5 to 0. Uh-huh. Man, I want to start playing around with this. Okay, so he changed exposure compensation to 10.8. Oh, he's talking about the reflection on the props. And that's because reflections aren't taking into account the actual room that they are in. The reflection is grabbing whatever reflection is being captured by the skylight. So we want to override that. Oh, okay, so he's going to override the reflections. Maybe make it a little more realistic. Since everything is like crazy orange. Welcome to my crazy orange room. Want some orange juice? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I like this song. Curious. Oh, I'm missing Titan being so responsive. These static images, they're just not doing it for me. I like seeing Titan animated. He's such a handsome boy. Okay. Oh, so he's going to talk about doing the final bake, which will lock all the shadows in place, all the lighting and shadows in place. And you do this baking of shadows, and that this help with you know, the playability and you know, everything. I'm losing my train of thought. The reason that you bake lighting and textures is because it helps with performance on your computer or game or anything like that. And then you know in the final output what it's going to look like when someone else is playing or using what you've produced. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's before. Okay, and that's changing the exposure compensation again to 11.5. Now it's 11.7. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Now he's talking about using stationary lights. Okay, so I think we're good with the lighting. So why don't we go to something a little more interesting? So let's kind of fast forward. Oh, well, actually we're going to be getting into the landscape tool like right now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get into that landscape tool. That has me really intrigued. Yeah, it's lighting in a nutshell in Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So we can get like really realistic scenes, and good lighting makes anything look fantastic. Lighting creates the mood. So if you have the right kind of lighting, you can emulate the right kind of mood. Excellent. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So he's going to create a new map, a new world. Yeah, alright. And save selected. And now... yeah, there's nothing inside our world outliner to show anything. There's no lighting, no materials, no nothing. Oh, I like this song. Yeah, You Light Me Up? That's a good one. With Andy De Los Santos. This is a good song. Alright, so now we're going to get into, as you can see, this one is now selected. So, Landscape Technical Guide. Uh-oh, we're not going to go through this line by line, are we? Watch a landscape. I recommend picking one of these templates. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's component size and actual size and working size. Got a little moire pattern going on in there. Okay, so now he's got his height map here. He's got his cursor. So now he's going to start drawing his landscape. I think. So what does he do now? What do you do? Okay, he's back in the regular editor. I can tell because he has this selected here. Alright. So, drop foliage here. What? Now he's back in the editor mode. Make up your mind. Oh, he's going to add a light first, so he can see what he's doing. All right, well, sure. Of course, we expect you to hopefully see what you're doing when you're building landscapes. Visual effects. Okay, so he added in a sky atmosphere. All right. And now he is adjusting atmosphere and cloud. So atmosphere sunlight is now turned on. Cool. Okay, and he's adding a cube. Okay, so he's adding in a skylight. He's setting it to movable. Oh, okay. So you can adjust the range of the shadows and all that. Alright, very nice. Oh, very slick. Okay, cool. Adjusting the height of the sun. That's really hot. And that's with the directional light. Oh. Now he's moving the skylight. Okay. Now what do we got going on here? He's moving the directional light instance in Unreal Engine 5.
Wake up, baby, all the stars
Cool.
are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay
Cool.
up so that we can look.
Alright, visual effects.
Just keep holding me, don't let me go.
Yeah, I want to start seeing you start building something with your landscapes. Come on. Let's see you build something with your landscapes. Okay, he's still playing with his light source here. Alright, that's nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so he's adjusting his rendering here for everything, and now he's restarting Unreal Engine. Well, he's going to save selected, now he's going to restart Unreal Engine. Okay, and you'll notice at the bottom right hand corner it says compiling shaders. Yeah, we know all about compiling shaders. Yeah, we know all about that. All about compiling shaders. See? Compiling shaders. Now the French's ear's in the way, but yeah, that's we're waiting. We're still waiting for it to finish compiling shaders so we can finally launch Unreal Engine 5. I kind of wish I knew this was going to take so long, so I wouldn't be doing this. Wow. Lessons we learn, right? He's still in the editor. Okay, now he's adjusting his fog. Oh, that was cool. Oh, okay. He just made the directional instant scattering completely black. Okay, now he's simulating the sun coming up. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so the reason I'm commenting on this video here is because I am still waiting for Unreal Engine 5 to load. It is taking its sweet time to load here, and because it's compiling shaders, and yeah, so I'm commenting here from an actual video itself. Compiling shaders, yeah, shaders is kind of like your materials in that in a development program for creating video games and atmospheres and environments and things like that. And oh, I know the feels, man. Yeah. And look at the top right of your screen there, and you'll see the percentage and how many more shaders it has to go, and it's really taking its time. So we're doing something by watching a video on YouTube that's muted with some good music playing in the background to see how Unreal Engine 5 and how they have got it to work while we're waiting for my very first Unreal Engine 5 to launch. But yeah. I don't do this on a regular basis, commenting on other videos, but since I'm waiting for this launch, I wanted to do something, because I'm scheduled to have something to stream today, and I've got lots of great people in the chat with in that, so that's great. So yeah, if you could throw in a follow there, that'd be really nice. Yeah, because I'm on my way to, I'm pretty sure I compiled over 2 million shaders on my current project. Yeah, look at me. I'm like just around like 4,000, and it's just crawling. It's crawling. It started to do this since last night. So I know once this is put to bed, it won't have to wait for this again. Unless I start changing some of my rendering output, then I might have to worry about shaders again. But I'm also thinking too that once this file that I made called like my first project in UE5, I've done other projects in Unreal Engine 4, right? But this one here, once it actually launches, it'll compile it again. So hey, good times. Like and then I have Titan here. He actually is driven in Unreal Engine. So since Unreal Engine has not, aka quote unquote, launched, I can't run Titan. So I have who's the fond Great Dane, and then here's some of Titan's friends, and so I just have some PNGs of him just going through like a slideshow, and that's pretty nice. At least he's on there, right? Cool. So yeah, if you work in Unreal Engine, do you work in broadcast? Are you a game developer? Where do you hang your hat? You're a game artist. Excellent. How long have you been in the industry for? The environment is your specialization. So this, what's on screen right now in this YouTube video, is right in your wheelhouse. Yeah, recently got my first. Well, congratulations on your first job. Right on. I was actually like, I guess you could say it was like a full-time contract position, creating assets like clothing for 3D characters, and that contract ended last month, and then I just started doing this Twitch thing, and this has actually been kind of fun. I've been meeting so many great people on Twitch, from all different walks of life, with all different skill sets, and I'm like compiling it all together, and we're all learning and growing and doing new things, because I like doing things outside of my wheelhouse. Like I'm more of an animator. Like I animate 3D characters, usually quadruped animals, like like four-legged animals, like wolves and dogs, and I'll be actually showing off my first horse that I'm gonna have a talking horse, and he'll be driven in Unreal Engine while I'm streaming on Twitch, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. And but what we're doing is that we're kind of like doing our solid foundation. We're gonna I wasn't ready for that screen there. We're setting our solid foundation so we have a benchmark to grow from. And I've had so many great people in this stream. I've had an Android and iOS programmer who's been using Unreal Engine here. I've been using the conventional artists that have also been on my stream here, and we chat about things, and we talk shop, and we talk, like, we do a lot of great things. And what I'm going to be getting into is I'm going to be getting into the visual effects and the weather effects, and all that as well. So that's fun. So my specialization is animation, but I'm branching myself into learning new things so I can diversify myself for doing other things, right? Cool. Yeah, a lot of shader stuff. Yeah. So many nodes. Yeah, in Blueprint, I'm confident of that, especially when you got to get into your specular and opacity and just like everything right now. Like just looking on screen here, that's just the basic stuff. But even to have it all linked together into other things, like those blueprints can get really crazy. Thank goodness we can add comments, you know? Like you can select the whole area in blueprint and hit C, and then it highlights the whole area. Then you put like a master comment saying, this does this. Like this is my skin material. And then this is my teeth material. And how it all works together. And then you can have it all, like myself, I use Live Lick Face through my iPhone here to drive Titan, and just getting all that to work in that is a lot of fun. That's what I really like to do. But yeah, wait, you don't just have a massive spaghetti code? Yeah, it can be. Oh, well, it does. You know, when you're building it, it becomes spaghetti. It 100% becomes spaghetti. And then you, even though you're the one who laid it out, you can't figure out what you did. So what I've been doing is that I make everything really wide. Like I zoom in, do my thing, and then I zoom out, and then I grab all of them, and I just kind of, just like how we selected them, and then I just kind of move them away, like quite a distance away. So I have, okay, this bunch of stuff does this thing, and then I have all the lines and all the pulses going to somewhere else. So if I scroll all the way out, I can kind of see what's happened, so I don't keep it as spaghetti, because it's too easy, especially when you're in a hurry and you have a project or something that's due the same day. What is this? Dog Champ new tweet. Thanks for letting us know the details, Don. Sorry for the delayed response since you're... What? I have no idea what's going on there, Stream Elements. Thank you for coming out. I'm not sure why that happened. Yeah, really, eh? Stream Elements has decided it wants to do its own thing today. So, yeah. So, but yeah, truth be told, it does become spaghetti, and it becomes a whole nightmarish mess, just a complete mess. And I subscribed to Skillshare, and there was an actual video on there for Blueprint, and it was showing some of the best practices. And now I'm trying to do that, but when I'm back to being freelance, eh? So I was so happy when I learned about material functions. So yeah, yeah, because you're talking about the material functions itself too, is that you're actually getting right into the C++. You're getting right into the full code, right? Or are you still in Blueprint? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, now I can have spaghetti inside of my spaghetti. Oh yeah, lovely. Still blueprints. Okay. Yeah, so the property is material functions, and that's and it's like collections of nodes inside of a node. Okay, I gotcha. See, yeah. See, you're already doing best practices. You're like right now. Whereas even though I've watched this video on Skillshare, it's still one big pizza pie. Everything's layered on top of itself. Yeah, so collections of nodes inside of a node. So you can have a lot of tabs open, eh? You probably have like tabs all over the place. Yeah, and I've seen that too. Yeah. But yeah, so pretty slick stuff. So yeah, so what is he getting into now? So he's still in his landscaping. Okay. And what is he doing? He's not deleting it. What is he doing? He's in tool strength. He just changed it to 1. No, okay. Yeah, but it's still flat. Oh no, there's the texture. Okay, so there's your texture there. Yeah, one thing I like about this is that you can always rewind it and see what was going on. So it's not lost forever. All right. So what's happening here? Oh, our song has ended. Okay, let's get into our next one. Bum. Okay, so here. So he's multiplying A and B. Oh, he's combining something together. Something into his UV. I have a good tutorial for landscape material. If I could share it, absolutely. Drop the link. You should be able to paste the link into chat. Paste that link. Now you have to find it. Okay. So now... Okay, so now he's searching for material? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so that's a shortcut there in Unreal 5 for pulling up the drawer. Okay, so yeah, drag and drop. Cool. Oh, did it not allow it? Yeah, it's just a bunch of stars, eh? I think I might have have it blocked in Twitch. That's some tips for making it not seem like it's tiling. Okay, no, it didn't seem to show up there. It didn't show up in my restream. Okay, hang on. Let's do that. Twitch. Okay, let's go to my stream. Oh, we're gonna make sure we mute that. Okay, so Twitch is muted. Okay, chat. No. Oh, you whispered it to me? Oh, okay, so that should show up in a second here. Oh, you whispered it to me? Oh, okay, so that should show up in a second. Mute. We're gonna mute myself. Okay. Oh, there we go. I see it. Okay. Copy. Here, I'm gonna open it up over here. All right. And do we get an ad? Hang on, I'm just loading up the other browser here. Just hang on. Under Unreal Sensei. Oh yeah, I've seen Unreal Sensei before. Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same guy. Okay, cool. So I'm going to hit share. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to go into mine, and we're going to share it. There we go. So there's your link. Thank you. And it was how to hide texture repetition in Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. So we're going to save that. And we're going to save that under Unreal Engine. Cool. Where'd my music go? Oh, okay. It was having a bit of a freak out. I appreciate it. See, this is what's really great. Almost everything is the same between 4 and 5. It just looks nicer. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to close Twitch here. Boop. Okay, so I got him saved, so I can watch that later. Yeah, so, yeah, why don't you drop a follow there? That would be, like, really sensational. Because I love assembling everyone else's knowledge together, and then there's something I do. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. And then they share what they like, and I'm like, yeah, I can try that. Like this, like trying to get Unreal Engine 5 to run to launch was actually a recommendation from someone else. Also, shift space for the content browser. Also, shift space for the content browser. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but that's cool. But yeah, if you could drop a follow there here on Twitch, that would be much appreciated. Right on. Yeah, because we're going to be doing some really neat stuff in Unreal Engine. Content browser is hidden by default. Shift space opens it. Oh, in Unreal Engine. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're talking about the content browser in Unreal Engine. Right, I got you. Yeah! my thought process was one way and you're going the other, but the two shall meet. Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting into like visual effects and weather effects and all that fun kind of stuff too. And yeah, and then when this is running, hey guy, and then when this is running, we can actually oh, what is this? And then when it's running, we're gonna have so much fun with Titan. We're gonna be doing so many things with Titan in Unreal Engine. We're just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be an absolute blast. What else we got here? Yeah, so what's he chatting about? Because we have a bunch of, oh, he's gonna stop talking about. Oh, now he's gonna get into the mega scans. Okay, yeah, because the mega, that's interesting because the company. Have you seen Ben Cloward's channel? Len Cloward. No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Does his channel go by that name of Ben Cloward? Or is it something else? Another really good YouTube channel. Yeah, okay, so why don't we search for that? Boop. Why don't we pause this guy and search for it? Why not? This is how collaboration works. Yay! Thank you so much for the follow, CJ. I totally appreciate it. Yeah. This is how things get done. Collaboration around the world. There we go. All right, so let's subscribe to him. All right, so we're going. Yeah, he's muted. Okay, so now it's a shader. Oh, so he's getting into. He's a shader guru. Oh yeah, shader basics. See, this is the stuff we need. This is what we need to build a solid foundation on. And yeah. Oh, more shader for basics. Okay, let's look at this a little more detailing. Okay. Yeah, so he actually gets right into there, eh? Yeah, right into blueprints. Yeah, this is what I need. Yeah, the clamping it. Exactly. Yeah, because I don't know if you watched previous streams, but yesterday we were outputting in Unreal Engine 4.27.1. We were outputting an alpha channel of Titan while it was raining, and we changed the color of the rain to blue, and we made like 1,000 ribbons per second, and it would only show the ribbon or the blue while it was in between the camera and Titan, the avatar itself, but it wouldn't show up anywhere else. And the only way we actually got to show up on screen during the stream is that we had to place another actor in behind Titan itself, which was actually a copy of Titan, to get the rain to show up. But the other actor, quote unquote, had to have 100% opacity with specular turned on for it to show up. And if we reduce the opacity of the blue rain would also reduce as well too. It was absolutely bizarre, but a step in the right direction. And this is what helped prompt getting into trying Unreal Engine 5, because I installed Unreal Engine 5 yesterday, and now I'm still waiting for it to launch. So much fun. But once Unreal Engine 5 is put to bed, then we can really start getting into all this stuff. Because this excites me. This gets me really pumped up and really excited. And then when we start getting into some really funky things, we're really gonna roll with this. Like, I mean, in a big way. I have so many plans for Titan, because I'm not marketing Titan at all. I'm not going all out there and pushing his name or to anybody or anything like that. Or like, I have a dream 100 of people I want to approach with Titan, but I haven't approached them yet because I'm still, I guess you could say I'm still learning my voice, right? I'm still learning how to present myself on Twitch, and having all this stuff go sideways really helps me roll with the punches and deal when things don't work at all, like today and try and get a program to work. So, and I got a decent machine too, so I don't know why it's taking so long, but it's still working because, you know, even if I throw up my task manager, it's still running. So, go figure. Okay, so here he gets into actual using real height data, like the Himalayan mountains and all that. That's slick. What's next for the channel? I like watching those two. This is my direction. If you like me, please stick with me. Splashes and waterfalls. Okay, so all this is in Unreal 4, but like you said, like just a few moments ago, what you see in 4 you can also use in 5. The only hesitation I have about Unreal Engine 5 is the fact that a lot of plugins don't work, but like one plugin I liked that I was using yesterday was Off-World Live, where I was transmitting the alpha elsewhere. But apparently there's things you can use within Unreal Engine 5 where you can export and import sources and video sources and desktops and I want to try this in Unreal 5 once we get to that point. Oh, foliage and undergrowth. Oh, here we go. Stream, water. Yeah, anything with water and lighting effects and things with water, I really gets my juices pumping. Ray tracing. Yeah, these are all fairly new, eh? Like he's really pumping them out. How many times does he pump this one here? So at least once a week, if not more. Yeah. Okay, so well, this one is in that month we only put out 2 videos, but preparing the videos probably a big thing for him too, eh? To be able to amass your knowledge. Whereas I kind of like the live thing where you gotta think on your feet and just do what you want to do, and then interacting with the chat makes a big difference. I had to cough there. What else we got going on here? Yep, generating waves, generating foam. Very nice. Perlin noise, raindrops. Oh, now he's talking about software. I wonder if he owns the software. Yeah, look at this. Look at this jump. This is what I think might happen with me as well. Is that he only has a few hundred viewers, and then he jumps in viewerships because he's probably really working on his marketing here. Yeah, what is a shader? Episode 1. Yeah. And he's got great thumbnails too. His thumbnails are really nice. That's cool. Very slick. Okay, you know something? If we go back... Okay, so we're still waiting for this to launch. And here he's going to be talking about the mega scans, which is actually bringing elements and that into your scene. Why don't we continue this tomorrow? Yeah, Unreal Sensei, same guy. So why don't we continue this tomorrow, guys? Why don't we pause this here, and we're at the 2 hours and 31 minute mark, and then just work with this tomorrow, because I hope this will be done by tomorrow, because I want to start working on Unreal Engine 5 as soon as possible. I hope this is done tomorrow. But I also have a sneaky feeling having all this run, all the software and that running at the same time is probably slowing things down. So yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. This has been an absolute blast. And I'm going to sign off for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great one, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.